Hello Aquarius and welcome to your December 2025 reading. So, December, that means Christmas, Hanukkah, solstice. And so on this beautiful time, I am sending you all my love and light for those celebration. And yeah, that's it, marking the beginning of the light coming back, and at the same time that kind of folding into the winter. So the energy is slowly brewing within ourselves so we can emerge in the spring anew. So let's see, this month we have the full moon in Gemini on the 4th of December. What will that bring? Full moon always brings a new light, a reflective light into the shadow, into the night, into our unconscious, subconscious, deep emotions, or whatever it is. And of course, the front neighbor on the wheel of astrology of Gemini is Sagittarius. We are in Sagittarius season. We've just had the new moon in Sagittarius, where you planted your beliefs to come. Anyway, after. So here it's Gemini information, learning, understanding, different perspective, shifting the mental agility to kind of get a grasp on what is going on. And then Sagittarius is our core beliefs, our truths, inner truths, but also the courage and the fire to expand past them. So, of course, this is a time, perfect time to kind of see something, understand something that was hidden, that we're now seeing, that will allow us to adjust our core belief for what is to come. So, this is the game of the moons this month, and at around the 20th of December, we're gonna have the new moon in Capricorn, because that's right on the line to be in Capricorn season. So that new moon falls there. So that new moon, that means what are going to be the seeds that we're going to plant, that are going to be that invested of who we are, of what we want to bring, Capricorn, our ambition. And of course, after defining our beliefs, understanding them, maybe expanding them, the next step, which will be, of course, investing who we are. Let's hope that if there was any restrictive beliefs or anything like that, we will have gotten its different perspective, made a choice about it, and so on. So now let's look at what the tarot has to say for this, my beautiful Aquarius. So, all right. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me give a reading to Aquarius for the month of December 2025. Almost gone there. December 2025. Last month of the year. December 2025. The month before in Scorpio, we were plunged into our deep emotions. Mercury still there, still inquiring. That's why that moon in Gemini, because Mercury rules Gemini, is probably going to show us what it's been digging there. The more we understand ourselves, the more we have power. Okay. Let's see, Aquarius. Oh, you spin. Okay. Be obvious. Be obvious. For Aquarius, for December 2025. Ho ho, you come in with a clarity here. The Sun and the Knight of Sword. Now there's a Gemini card also. An Aquarius air sign, because it's your fellow air sign. So here, wow, a huge truth, a huge clarity, fiery clarity on maybe how you want to expand who you are, your energy, your source, your childhood, your ego. And you know, a lot of people bash the ego, but you need the ego. What gives you the energy, the source, energetic source to see who you are, expanding, developing, blooming into this world? You gotta have curiosity, love, allow backup energy to that uniqueness that you are in this incarnation. Your ego. So if you destroy your ego, then how can you have the benevolent energy? Because the inner child is often the ego also. It's a type of ego. You have lower egos and whatever. But here, for the benevolent, energetic, conscious light to bring this part of us into fruition, you gotta have the curiosity, the will, the excitement, the self-love to want to see it through. So here, you're understanding something about this. And it's getting you out of the Four of Cups. Shedding a light on it. Shedding light on maybe how did I reduce what I could experience here to what I've already experienced. And that is the trap of the Four of Cups. The cups on the floor, that means the waters of creations, what mimics, holds, copies, vibrations, but that also holds memory. So what I've lived, what vibrations or frequency were manifested, grounded. That's why they're on the ground. That's all that guy sees. That's all it's a man character. It's the left brain, the rational. Yes, this exists. It's there. It's been manifested. That's all that there is. It doesn't see the hand of God that has an extra cup in it. And that's what can entrap us into just repeating the same stories with the same limits, with different faces. Okay? So getting out of this, there's something you're understanding about your expansion, about what you want to express in this world, what you came in to express in this world. And the sun, that's very solar plexus, very fifth house, the one in front of you, Aquarius. You're understanding something about that. Let's continue. You come in the month with it. All right. So they left this in my hand. Behind it, I have a bit of Four of Sword. What may be how you sabotaged yourself, how you believed. We're in the month of belief here, and the new moon and all of that. And maybe that Gemini moon showing you how you can disempower yourself when you do not trust that there's another realm of possibilities that you can experience here. Another shape that can be produced from a different frequency. That you can embody a different frequency, therefore have a different experience. Starting something completely different. The Seven of Swords, we call it the thief in the night. But we have to understand that this guy would have never gone and stolen all the swords of the enemy. You can see him as a great strategist, but he would have never gone and do that if he actually believed that he could fight them honestly the next day. If he had more power over them, he wouldn't have needed to do that. And that's when our mind, conscious or unconscious, strategizes because it believes in its core that it doesn't have what it takes to actually do it, face it, manifest it, whatever it is. So that's why it's from a disempowered standpoint. And so it's very the opposite of being enthusiastically going towards the unknown, but with the curiosity and the pleasure of the kid that's like, I'll have what it takes to face whatever's in front of me because it's part of my journey. This guy is like, no, maybe even we will not take the journey at all. Maybe I've sabotaged myself. Maybe I've delayed that starting point for a long time because I couldn't imagine a different outcome for myself. Or if I imagined it for a little while, it turned crooked after because it's my belief. Okay, it's like we go back to the belief thing. Ooh, that's gonna shake down. And here we have the Knight of Cups. So it could be the beliefs around doing what you love, what you want to offer to the world, or love also. The Tower is always there, a bit like a shock, yes it is. But it's to undo the structure you build from bases where maybe you were disempowered. You cannot function under the same structure. It has to crumble down. And it crumbles down with fire, purifying fire from above. So that means this kind of shock, aha moment, understanding, oh my God, that cannot stand. But at the same time, you have the download of this shower of yods, like the finger of God, the spark of the divine. 22, like all the letters of the alphabet that created the world. So that tells me that even if things crumble, I have all the raw material to recreate it to my image, to have something that will resemble who I am, who I just remembered that I was, and that now it's my truth. Oh my God, this is who I am. This is my truth. This is what I want to express. So what does not fit on this will have to crumble. Let's clarify this. So you might, my beautiful Aquarius, change a lot of things in the month of December. You might express a couple of truths also. But you will not let anyone disempower you, sabotage you, and that means even yourself. Let's clarify. Aquarius. Okay, show me that Knight of Swords. Ooh, all right. You're getting rid of your Five of Swords, and you are Page of Pentacle. So that means that maybe you already know what you want to bring It's in your hands, but you weren't able to plant it, grow it, invest in it. Probably because you had Five of Swords, and that is Venus in Aquarius. And that's when your mind is not your best friend. That's when your mind keeps the beliefs, swords, three swords. What is three swords? Three of Swords. The beliefs that hurt your heart, that were forged out of trauma, misery, sadness, loss, abandonment, all of these things. And they're deep embedded into our heart. And this guy, again, left brain, believes what he touches and sees. And same guy that decides to do strategies within ourselves. He's like this great lawyer that every time you tried, maybe, hey, I could plant and grow my pentacle here. No, you can't. It will never work out because it never did. It didn't in 2012. You know, this happened. I still have the file. I still have the memory of it. So either you give this power or you give this power. I am rejoicing in life. I am bringing my cup above with the joy of experiencing life. So it's almost like you will decide not to be right anymore about your disempowerment. And even if you've never lived the opposite. If this is a relationship, just like allowing genuine cup from somebody or yourself out there, and you've never lived it, you will stop hiding from these possibilities or sabotaging yourself because you've been hurt so many times. So I better deconstruct my patterns. You see how that's it. We're in the season of beliefs. So let's go look at that belief that is preventing me to bring my cup. Empress. We have the divine feminine. And part of the disempowerment here. So, yeah, I probably believe that if you focus, put your energy and all of that, yes, that pentacle will grow. But something is still amiss when it comes to the unconditional support of the universe. And that's the Six of Pentacles. And that's also our inner knowing. But that's when our rational masculine actually understands it. And it's not just a theory. Everybody else but not me kind of thing. So she's all about, I already hold within myself all of the resources, and the matrix is going to mirror that anyway. And he understands it, therefore there's nothing holding him from, he doesn't have to merit, he doesn't have to deserve, he doesn't have to justify receiving. He's just receiving unconditionally. And he will give in a balanced way anyway. Like they receive unconditionally too. They know they don't have to pay him back. They know they don't have to, praise him in order to have a bit of coins. And he doesn't get anything out of these guys either, because they're from an empty space anyway. He's not getting more credit. He's not a better person or anything like that. It is unconditional from every standpoint. So maybe you're healing your divine feminine here, my beautiful Aquarius, which will remove the conditional of allowing you to follow your heart, express yourself. Express yourself, go to your ambition, do what you want. Start, because you will have understood what was being created before, the karmic wheel repeating itself. Where maybe your energy before was in and out, in and out. We're stopping this. Readjustment, new belief. I'm going to call this new belief. And it's perfect like that because it's actually going to change your life. Or Wheel of Fortune, because it's actually going to change the wheel to give you a different fortune. All right? On this, all my love and light. And of course, if you celebrate any holiday that involves gifting something, don't forget we have the book on the wisdom of tarot on the website, or you can gift a reading to somebody. I'm going to open up the gift a reading thing. And also, tarot course or whatever. So, on this, all my love and light, sending you anything, everything that you need. And I guess I'll see you next year.